What's up, everybody? It's your boy ky'cere, and welcome to my channel. So, I just made 11 months on T. I'm super fucking stoked because my anniversary is next month, and I don't know, the year just went by so fast. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about changes today. The changes that I've seen, felt, basically all the other changes that I've been feeling and experiencing, but I wanna share what type of level it's on now. I'm gonna start with the voice drop. 1 or 2 days ago, my throat started hurting really bad right here, and it hasn't hurt like that since the very first couple of T shots and stuff. And y'all remember me talking about that. It was just hurting like I had a cold. My allergies aren't messing up right now because I'm not around pollen, nothing like that. So I know what my throat feels like when I'm having allergies and stuff like that. So it's not the same thing. I know it's my voice dropping. So my music that I have, I would listen to it and I would sing along with it, and it's nothing alike. Like I sound like a whole completely different person. Um, I remember at one point I couldn't hit none of the high notes. So the other day I had tried to hit some note on some song and I actually hit it, and I was like, oh shit, this changed everything. You know what I mean? So it's like I guess it was me getting comfortable with that voice. Like I've pushed it so much to try to hit the high notes that I got used to it, and then I was able to just hit them. Let's see, facial hair. Let's see. I've been trying to keep this lined up. You really can't see it that much. I'm still waiting to get a camera. You know what I mean? But I try and keep that lined up. My eyebrows. My eyebrows is one of the main things I was like super stoked about me getting. They used to be like super thin. They're still thin, but they're starting to fill out a lot more. Like I didn't have did like this on this way. You know what I mean? So it's like, holy shit. But nah, I had a unibrow. I had shaved that shit off. You know what I mean? I had a unibrow, so that was going on. My thighs, I got a lot more hair. They're not the thick hairs that are like on my shins and stuff like that. It's just like really soft hairs, and it's just growing a lot. Hair in other places too. It just sucks because whenever you shave and whatnot, when it grows back, it's itchy. So I just whatever, leave it alone, trim it, whatever. I don't know if that's TMI, but I don't give a shit. It's my video. Let's see what else. The hairs. Oh, I'm gonna talk about the ones on my head. All right, excuse the hair, man. I just woke up a minute ago. All right, so I already got a receding hairline, right? But on this side, you can tell it's completely. Oh, I ain't fucking brushed. Whatever. But it goes further back on this side. It's always been like that. My dad does the same thing, but it's starting to get thinner too. It's getting thinner right here, and the hair texture is changing just a little bit, not too much. I'm not really worried about that much. Um, Whatever. I'm growing it anyway, so like, let's see, sex drive. So the sex drive is still out of this world. It's still rising. You know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to control it. I really have. Like, not even just. I don't know. I'm trying to do it for myself because, first of all, before I started T, I was already a freaking sex maniac type shit. So now I want to be able to control it instead of it controlling me. I want to be able to, uh, how do you say? I don't want it to fuck with my mind. You know what I mean? Because I'm already, ugh, whatever. Um, how I do that is I just limit my sex partners. You know what I mean? I've only had one, so that actually helps out a lot too because I'm a loyal person whether I'm in a relationship or not. So if I do end up messing with somebody else, I mean, it's not like I'm just being a hoe and messing with all these females and stuff like that. So the sex drive is crazy. It's to never touch myself, but now it's a lot. Like I feel like I gotta do it literally every day, and I think that's I'd rather do that than just go mess around with a whole bunch of other people and stuff like that. You catch stuff like. All right, so I'm gonna talk about mood swings. My mood swings, they're not really bad, but I do still get them. Like I'll get irritable and I'll catch myself snapping. I'm just like, be like, calm down, you know what I mean? Like, you know what it is, so just you just have to have a good mindset, you know what I mean? A good mindset, patience, stuff like that. So whenever my mood swings come along, they don't last long. It's just real quick and it's whatever. I try to keep a good attitude, so I mean, like I said, it's just the person you are, how you take mood swings, but they don't affect me that much. All right, so my body fat, it's been moving around everywhere. You know what I mean? Like my chest. First off, my chest. My chest is a lot smaller. On my year video or whatever, I'll post pictures and stuff like that. But they used to be more fuller, of course, more fuller, whatever. But they used to be bigger. Shit. Now, like right here, it's more flat, and I can actually feel like my muscle, and then everything else is like that. So also on my sides, let me see. I don't know if y'all can see. I mean, it's still curvy. It's doing its thing or whatever. Like right here, I think that's not even much just curve. It's just like the muscle right here, and that's why it makes it curvy. You know. So titties and shit. It is easy to gain muscle right now. To be honest, before testosterone, I had no upper body strength, and I mean no upper body. I could not do a push up. I could do one, but it was like SpongeBob trying to freaking do push-ups with those big ass arms, like type shit. So now I can do Spider-Man push-ups. I can do, wide push-ups with my feet, wide everything. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Bottom growth. Bottom growth has been one of the biggest changes that I've experienced. It is still getting bigger, still growing. I don't think it's gonna grow that much more. I don't know. If it does, then cool. If not, then cool. You know what I mean? I'm still working with it. I'm still learning it. So the period, the freaking period, it stopped last month. I don't get periods no more. I'm so happy. Like that's one of the things I was hoping. Like, please, I just want this next month to just not come, and it didn't. So I'm like, hell yeah, shit. So no more periods for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, my Adam's apple. I don't know if you can really see it in here. I showed y'all in the last video. Hold up. Ooh. Can you see it? Yeah, no. It's a little bit right here. But it's bigger. Body odor. Okay, so I've been through three different deodorants. Three different deodorants. You're trying to figure out which one is actually gonna stop me from sweating, stop the body odor, and smells good. You know what I mean? So either one stops the sweating and it does, but it doesn't stop the odor, or it's the other way around. But I actually found one. I'll show y'all, a different time or whatever. I don't feel like getting up and stuff. But anyway, the body odor is still changing a little bit. I had somebody tell me I had a sweet must, and I didn't know how to take that. Like I was like, what's that supposed to mean? You know what I mean? Like, is that bad or what? And she was like, no. Like you have a scent, and I can smell it. It's like musty, but it's sweet, and it actually smells good, and it's a little attractive. And I was just like, okay, cool. I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. Sweet must. That's just I've never heard anybody um explain it like that. I guess. Um, the oil in my skin. It is getting a lot oilier. Uh, Not so much as on my arms, but a little bit. My face, definitely a lot. To be honest, I really don't wash my face with a whole bunch of different products and stuff. I'm more of a water, wash off, rinse off, maybe soap every once in a while. But I found that some soaps and some acne face washes and all that stuff like that, it be breaking my skin out. So I just stay to just simple, just rinse your face off and stuff. I know a lot of people probably like, oh, it's nasty, you're supposed to use soap and blah, 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 yeah, whatever. But this is my skin. I know what works for mine, so that's what I stick to. So, appetite. I'm still pretty much hungry 24/7. Heat flashes. Heat flashes, I experience those a lot more now. They're starting to pick back up. I'm anemic as well, so like whenever I'm like super cold, it sucks. And then it'll literally switch over to a hot flash. I'm just like, fuck, like what the hell is going on? I'm like sweating. I'm like, yo, I need water. Like turn on a fan, some shit like it gets hot. Being on testosterone, things are gonna fluctuate. They're gonna leave and come back, or get mild and then severe. Well, it just depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like not everybody's transition is the same, but that's just what I'm experiencing. I can say that mentally, like I do think about things different. My mentality is different, not completely different. It's just I go about things different. Things that I would have, tripped out about, in the past. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I can't do nothing about it, so okay. So it's just mentally, it changes too. I can't say I'm a lot more confident than I was when I started this transition. Not just because of looks, but I walk different. I talk different. It's just everything. And I know a lot of other people notice it too, but it's just like for me to know and feel that I'm changing is fucking awesome. So I don't know. It's great. I know this video is kind of long, but I just wanted to make sure I covered everything. This 1 year, I'm gonna put all the pictures up. I promise. I know I've been saying that, but I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just wait till a year and just put them all together. So I'm gonna do that for you guys. Like I said, it's 11 months, so that 12 month, that's my anniversary. So if you have any questions, go ahead, leave them in the comments. If you have any other comments that you want to leave, if you can notice any differences that I didn't say, then go ahead and leave them in there. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and that goes right along with the subscribing. So subscribe, like, comment. I'ma holla at y'all later. Peace.